All right, welcome, man. It's 5 minutes after the hour, and it's time for Grabow Outdoors. I'm so ready for you guys. Every week you give me a lift because I get a little bit down, guys. I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm used to not having to be so engaged in the political arena.
Get a chance to get away from Black Lives Matter student protests and politically correct names.
That sort of stuff.
I got to be honest, it's been a difficult week. We have President Obama. He's in Paris. He's talking about how his best way to fight back against terrorism
That's the best thing they can do.
Is saving the planet when it comes to the environment.
Well, yeah.
So I know that you guys watch the news. You see ISIS cutting people's heads off, and you're thinking maybe we need to shoot somebody.
Yeah.
But no. We need to plant a tree.
Got to worry about, and job plans.
Man, quit littering people.
We have got to get some jobs for these ISIS jihadists.
So isn't it nice to get some no-nonsense fellas from Grabow here?
Thank goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
We can talk a little hunting and fishing. Good to see you guys. Welcome in.
Good to be here. Glad to see you again.
Yeah, you too, man.
Great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's great. It's good having you guys every week here on the show, and I encourage people to go to Grabow's today. Not only do you have everything that you need for hunting, fishing, outdoors, you got apparel and you have knives like that one in your hand, which is awesome.
Look at that right there.
Dave's getting ready to skin somebody this morning.
That's nice. That is a skinning knife if you've ever seen one. And I picked up a couple of those, didn't I?
Yeah, that's one of our outdoor edge knives that we have on sale right now.
Yeah, I think I got two of them. Didn't I?
That's bad mamma jamma.
You got two hands, you need two.
That's what I thought. And the replaceable blade option on that one that I bought.
Yep.
That is
the
fabulous.
Razor's Edge.
The Razor's Edge, where they have multiple blades. It comes with 4 or something, right?
I think it comes with 5 replacements.
That is just so solid because I admit I'm lazy on the sharpening.
Yeah.
Most people are.
I've got a dull knife in my pocket right now. I'll stab you, but I don't know if I can cut you up once I get you. But but welcome in, guys, and there's still all kind of sales going on at Grabow, so people can still take advantage of those, including that wonderful little knife.
Yeah, all our Black Friday prices, we've extended them to this coming Saturday.
Including that little camera right there?
Including the camera. So if you got an outdoorswoman in the family that maybe has an old camera, there's still some people running 35mm cameras in the woods looking for the Fox photo booth for the 1 hour.
Those 1 hour photos.
But, I mean, this is completely woods ready. You buy the camera, it comes with an 8 gig SD card, and it comes with the batteries for $69.99.
That is so cool. And I'm glad that Moultrie, that's a Moultrie?
No, this is a Wild Game Innovation.
Wild Game Innovation.
But we do have a deal on a Moultrie camera also for $55.
Wow. Hats off to these guys because, there's nothing I hate worse. Have you ever been to one of these big box stores and you buy something, that's a great deal. It's like a cordless drill, right? Well, it doesn't come with a battery.
No.
Yeah, correct. You got to buy the battery. The drill's only $29.99. What a great deal for a lithium-ion rechargeable, but it doesn't have a battery or a charger.
We're going to need that battery.
Like,
we're going to need that charger.
It's like, what a great deal. Not.
Then they charge you $99 for the battery.
$99 for the battery.
Same deal I got.
Hey, good deal.
When it comes to these deals, so many folks, shop in store, but you have a lot of people shopping online as well. That's one of the great things about GrabowOutdoors.com. You can just shop right there online.
Yes, we have one of our manufacturers. We use their inventory and we put our name on it.
That's great.
So to give us a bigger online presence.
That is cool.
But all of our Black Friday specials are in store only.
Okay. So
and
you get out there in Fultondale, right off the interstate.
Yeah, it's easy to find. And when you log on to the website, it's got hot deals, I think. Is that the name of that icon at the top?
Let's see, a little hot gear.
Click
on that.
Click that. That pulls up your entire flyer on your Black Friday event. And, man, the deals are just... I can't tell you how great those little guns went over for me.
Yeah, I bet they did.
They did. I handed out those like candy.
Yeah.
I think I bought 4. You didn't see me get the other 2 before I left.
No, I didn't. I knew you'd got the 2. Yeah, you got to be careful with them. They will stick.
They're for real. And I gave my brother one, Obie, at work, and he said, "Man, I don't know. He's got 2 grandkids living with him." I'm like, "Yeah, you might not want to."
Yeah, well, I had some guys the other day. They was wanting to buy some of them. They said, "Yeah, can we shoot each other with them?" I was like, "No,
only if you want to impale each other."
I said, "These things will kill you."
At about 20 feet, it goes right through a antifreeze jug.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm just saying, it has a little bit of torque to it.
It's pretty quick.
But they're fun. He's already broke it, but anyway, They're rough. I mean, they're rough on it. He's always been rough on everything, so there's nothing new about that. But Anyway, it's good to have you guys.
Looking here at the prices now, we won't give all the pricing information, but you can find it online, GrabowOutdoors.com. But it's the kind of thing, it looks like a typo because we
What?
normally price this, and then it's
Yeah.
scratched out, and there's
It's
just
not
a
that.
much lower price.
Save
And so
70%.
These prices are good through.
Good through Saturday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You got to get on the move. Well, let's talk a little bit of Hoyt, shall we? You got a special event coming up this Friday,
Yes.
December the 4th, and that is 12 p.m., noon to 7. Now, last time I came to one of your events, Dave, you weren't there, and you were there, of course.
Yeah, that's right. I was there.
You know, Dave wasn't there.
David was at home asleep.
Yeah, I think so. And then he was supposed to be, maybe cooking up some venison burgers and stuff like that on the grill.
Yeah, he always tells people that. But
I know, and I got there. I didn't eat anything. I got up there early that morning. I'm like, well, I'll just eat some at Grabow.
Hey, we got Little Debbie's and Golden Flake at the door.
They did.
Delicious.
They did have some donuts.
Yeah, we do have that. Y'all went and bought a really nice grill specifically for
Thinking
that.
that's what was going to happen.
He's not been behind the grill once.
But I have provided elk burgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did provide elk
I-
for one Saturday.
That's
How did
pretty
you
solid.
enjoy that, Jim?
Oh, I didn't get any of that.
Well, me either.
You neither. Okay, yeah, okay. James, you get any of that?
no, I ain't
No.
James was off that Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that
okay.
convenient? So Dave's the only one that had the
Very
burgers.
convenient. You two guys were off, and he picked that day to bring in the elk burger.
No, I'll verify there was a father and a couple of young men that came in looking at a bow, and we had extra elk burgers. So I shared with a customer and both of his kids.
Look at that.
How about
That's
that?
pretty solid.
Yeah. So
It's
I,
hard to
I
come
have,
off them elk
have a
burgers.
witness.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. So, anyway, you got that special event, Hoyt.
Yeah,
Hoyt,
it's basically like a Hoyt event. You come in there and test drive.
Yeah.
Some of the new Hoyts. Look at them.
And you got one right there in your hand.
Yep, this is the new Hyper Edge. It's their
Wow.
tournament bow,
That
and
thing is
David
awesome.
has the Defiant Turbo.
That is awesome.
And
I love the
that's
names,
their
too.
speed bow for the year.
That's awesome.
But we'll have some special pricing on them. Right now, we're doing from now until the end of December, well, till Christmas. If you come in and buy any bow that's not on sale, you get a $50 Grabow gift card.
Wow.
So if you buy somebody a bow for Christmas, you can give them the gift card and they come in and get whatever they want.
That is so cool.
But we'll have some special pricing Friday only.
Right.
You come in and buy a Hoyt Friday only.
save a little extra.
Yeah, you're gonna save more than just 50.
That is so solid. This Friday, noon to 7 p.m. at Grabow Outdoors. Everybody needs to be there. Everybody that's in the bow hunting. I still haven't been able to conquer the bow hunting, but this year, off season, I am committing to learning how to shoot a bow. Now, I don't know if I'm going to hit the woods and try to kill a deer with it because apparently I suck at hunting. So I think you got to be a pretty good hunter to kill them with a bow.
Jim, as do I. But I
know?
tell you what, if you get out there and get proficient and get comfortable with a bow, that's all you're going to want to go out and hunt with.
And that's what I keep hearing.
Yep.
And I love the smell of gunpowder. So
No,
it's got-
as we all do,
you
but I'm
know,
telling you that challenge and the reward in the end, it's just incredible.
I guess it is a lot different because, shooting one at 160 yards with your 270, although that's beautiful and a wonderful thing.
Agreed.
But
Well, you can hear them
having to
crunching on
get
an
him up-
acorn.
Had to get him up there at 30
Yep.
yards. And that has to be.
Line 'em up.
Look, everything has to come together absolutely perfect for it
Right.
to be successful. So when it does, man,
And the patience of being able to sit there and let him get closer, let him get a little closer. Oh,
yeah.
that has to be something. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be a little patient.
yeah. So maybe I can make that transition.
There you go. We're going to help you.
I know, and that's the thing about it. You got that indoor range, you got an outdoor range as well.
Yes.
Yep.
So I bought that longbow from you.
Mm-hmm.
The granddaughter that I bought it for, wasn't so much. And I was going to give it to him for Christmas, but I was like, I'm off
You just
today.
couldn't wait.
The grandkids are here. Why don't we play with the bow and arrow?
Christmas
You know what
is
I
a
mean?
whole month away.
It's a month away. And I said, listen,
We want to have fun today.
that's exactly right. So I had a pallet in the back of my truck. I got that pallet out, put up some targets. We went to shooting.
Boom.
The one I got it for can't really shoot. She just was super awkward. And I don't know how to
So
teach
she's
her 'cause
like
I don't
David.
know.
David can't.
My problem is I don't know if I'm a lefty or a righty because I could literally operate either direction. I shoot a shotgun and a rifle left-handed. I shoot pool left-handed, but I'm right-handed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're probably left eye dominant.
Right. And does that mean I would shoot this way or this way?
Better way.
Yeah, because this way feels more.
Yeah. Well, excuse me. I
Yeah, I
shoot,
don't know.
I'm left eye dominant.
Okay.
But I can shoot a bow left-handed, but not good at all.
Well, I'm left-eye dominant,
I shoot one right-handed.
so I'm
but,
going to have to figure it out.
They,
But
they
Are
tell,
you starting
they tell
out?
me I'm cross-eyed dominant. I can't see anything, can't hit anything. That explains it.
Everybody duck. Everybody down.
But starting out, I would suggest you trying the left-handed stuff first.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to buy a bow and left-handed. And
when it's
not like
left-handed,
it.
that
But,
means
you
you're
try it a little
holding
bit.
it with your left hand.
Now you're going to hold it with your right hand
And pulling the
draw it
string.
with your left hand.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I have trouble. It's drawing it smoothly, and it don't work well for me.
Yeah, that's going to be awkward. But you guys are there to help me.
Absolutely.
And that's the way it is. And at Grabow Outdoors, that's the premier spot to get things worked out because you guys, James, you're a competitive bow shooter.
Yeah.
And so you know how to teach people. I'm sitting out there with my grandkids trying to teach them how to shoot this longbow, and they notching the arrow, for instance, right?
Yeah, we
It
get a
shouldn't-
lot of people like
It shouldn't
that.
look so
They're like,
horrible. It's like she's turning it toward her and she's shoving it.
well,
I'm
it's
like,
okay to pop them in the head. I mean,
Is it?
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, I did that. I didn't know if that was
We do not do that at Grabow.
good. Yeah, that's something that y'all don't do.
Not saying that James don't want to do that from time to time, but he's
I would-
good about refraining.
I would probably be that guy that he'd want to pop on the head.
I've had, where I was teaching the kids and stuff, and the guys
Yeah.
like, hey, just hit him on the head if you want to. And I was like, what? I ain't hitting your kid on the head? Are you crazy?
I did pick up a couple of nuances though, because one of my granddaughters, when she would pull, her release was so awkward. It wasn't a smooth release, and man, could you tell the difference in the flight of that arrow just with the release.
Yep.
I mean, she held everything steady, but man, that release was like, I don't know what was wrong with it. But the first time she released without moving left or right with her hand,
Yeah.
it like the arrow went straight.
Yep. The release and
Huge.
Gripping the bow right, is probably the two most important things.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that. We got to hit a break. When we get back, we got a special guest from Hoyt going to join the show. Right? His name George Riles.
Yep.
George Riles. I knew I'd get it.
He's from
doing great.
Snellville, Georgia.
We'll be right
For Snellville, Georgia.
Snellville. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back in. We're hanging out with our good friends from Grabow Outdoors. You can find Grabow right there up I-65
There you go.
in Fultonville.
Right out the interstate.
Easy to see. It's a
Highway 31.
big
up on the hill.
barn-looking place.
Yeah.
Got plenty of parking. Don't worry about having your four-wheel in your trailer. They got it. You don't have to worry. Just pull on up there.
Sure.
Plenty of room to turn around.
If you
Got
work for
your
one of
boat.
the utility companies, we've got room for big rigs.
There you go.
Power
See?
company, water company.
You
gas
come on
company.
in.
Yeah.
Time to spend a little money. Let's go out here. You got your buddy here from Hoyt. Hey, George, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
We're doing fine, man. It's good to hear you. How's everything in Georgia?
It is rolling right along. The weather's been nice. Everything is rolling.
Excellent. How's everything at Hoyt? We're excited about the upcoming event at Grabow Outdoors, and I guess you're fired up.
Yeah, man. All these new bows. Everybody's super excited. And all the bows have, the preview packages have all landed out at the dealers. A lot of the Hoyt shooters have received their first, shooter bows. Again, they're beginning to sight those things in and get going, and the response has been amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. We got a couple of them in the studio today. We got the
Hyper Edge,
Hyper Edge and the
Defiant Turbo.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, y'all
looking
have a
bows.
Hyper Edge now. Have y'all had a chance to shoot that yet?
No, well, you haven't had a chance yet. We will Friday, though.
Oh, man, you're not going to believe it.
It looks awesome. I mean, it's a great looking bow.
I got my first one and put it together, set it up. I had to do kind of a little video review sort of thing about it. And the bow shoots so smooth and so soft. I was thinking, is this bow slower than what I think it is? I went over to the chronograph and shot it through the chronograph, and I was blown away as to how fast that thing was shooting in comparison to how it felt.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, George, what do you think makes the difference with that bow when it comes to the feel?
Well, the difference is the new limb system that they have on the bow. And with that new Ultraflex limb system, the way the bow stores energy is the bows flex over parallel. And then when the energy is released, the limbs go straight up rather than out forward toward the target. So when that happens, the bow just goes pink and just stands still in your hand. It makes it extremely quiet. It limits how much the limb tip moves.
Wow.
So you end up with just glassy, smooth shooting.
Man.
That is cool. It is a great looking bow, that's for sure. It looks mean. It looks military or something, doesn't it? It's like, man.
It does. It does have kind of a tactical feel. As a matter of fact, I ordered mine in blackout. Which
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
this
you're a
is
zombie killer, really, is what you are.
this one's the silver model. That's
Yeah.
the one we have.
Yeah, it looks like polished aluminum. Is that aluminum?
Yes,
Lightweight?
it's aluminum, but it's anodized.
Wow. That's a pretty bow.
Yes, it's very pretty bow.
So,
Very
uh,
shiny.
Hoyt also has a package nowadays that comes in the Under Armour color.
Yeah,
Got
the
a
Ridge
matching
Reaper.
Yeah, the Ridge Reaper camo.
I love
Sales
these
rep
names
walked
too,
in.
man.
Yeah,
Defiant.
sales rep walked in with one of them, and I couldn't believe it. I said, "Okay, I need that one.
Yeah.
I need that one."
Yeah, we've got a couple carbon bows ordered in Ridge Reaper.
Yeah, you're gonna like that.
Excellent, excellent. Well,
And don't forget the camo and the stabilizer. I mean, the camo sight and stabilizer and all they've got with it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
All of that put together looks fantastic.
that is cool, man. Well, James was telling me that you're very active in the youth shooting type things, and that hats off to you for that, because I think this is a great sporting event for youth to get involved with.
Yeah, we've got a really big team over here in Georgia. And about 5 years ago, I put together the Hornet team, and it was basically out of our JOAD program. JOAD stands for Junior Olympic Archery Development. And it's a USA archery program that's put together just to introduce kids into archery. And when you have a program like that, there'll be a few kids in there that just go archery crazy. So when those kids went archery crazy, we developed a team so that we could train them on how to compete in organized archery. And that team grew from about 6 shooters to now I've got about 40.
Wow.
And some of those 40 are spread across the country and around the world. And people fly in for coaching and shooting advice from everywhere, and eventually they like what they see, and they enjoy the team environment so much that they fly in as much as they can, and then they gather with us at the archery events as well, and it has been just the most rewarding experience.
Might be a better choice than the concussion-laden football, right? Moms and dads looking for something for their kids to do.
There's an
Archery might
idea.
be the way to go.
Yeah, you're not going to knock yourself stupid shooting archery, for sure.
Well, that's our hope anyway. So, some of us are challenged, but that is great to get the youth involved in that sort of thing, and hats off to you for getting that ball rolling.
That's cool. So many great Hoyt products are going to be available coming up on Friday.
This Friday from noon. Our field rep, Jeff, will be in store with us. So George, if someone comes to the store looking for George, he's not going to be there. But Jeff, who's our Hoyt rep, our local rep, he'll be in store with us.
Excellent. That's this Friday, noon till 7.
Yes.
And special discounts are going to apply. So special, we can't really talk about it.
So we'll have discounts on Hoyts. We'll still have our Black Friday specials in effect. And, of course, still have 5% off on handguns.
Wow, that's a great
That's
deal.
good. You got to get out there.
Yes, absolutely. Well, George, I don't know these guys. They brought in these fancy bows. They won't let us shoot them in the studio. However, they didn't bring any arrows, and they're very careful not to ever
That's
bring.
probably a good decision.
Yeah, probably. So. I'd just like to shoot one outside there and see if I could hit a tree or something.
Yeah, there's too many vehicles.
We're in downtown
You
Homewood.
can't be you just told him you haven't quite learned how to shoot yet. You cannot be trusted with bows just yet.
I did pretty well with the longbow.
Yeah. Like George said, these things are really fast. They will hurt things.
I did pretty well with the longbow thing.
Yeah.
So that worked out. And I was not going lefty. I was going righty.
Yeah.
So.
And that turbo model there, I believe we're going to sell a lot of those. Those are really quick
The Defiant
bows.
Turbo.
Yeah, it's a good shooting bow.
You familiar with that one, George?
Yeah, that Defiant Turbo, it's their big fast one. It's rated at about 350 feet per second, 33 inches axle to axle.
Gosh.
It's going to be the perfect bow for, like, sitting in a tree stand. And 3D, the guy's looking for a bow, wants to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it. And, you know, not even talking about how mean the thing looks, I mean, but how
it
good
is
it
mean.
shoots. You're talking about a 33-inch target, 33-inch hunting bow that shoots like a target bow. And, you know, one of the things about that limb system, I don't know whether Jeff mentioned it to you guys or not, but when the way it's designed, when the cams open up, though the bow is 33 inches, when the cams roll over and open up, it makes the bow behave as if it's a longer axle-to-axle bow. So that gives it that target bow accuracy, even though it's a hunting bow.
Yeah, that is cool.
And I guess the new limb system, that's something that you've elaborated on, the big technology shift between the Nitram series last year and the Defiant series this year. There's so much more technology that's built into this bow than what we had. Not saying that the Nitram series was bad. That's an excellent bow itself. But there's leaps and bounds between 2015 and 2016.
Yeah, it is. Definitely it is. That new limb system has made a remarkable change. And not only has the limb system changed, but Hoyt also collaborated with Last Chance Archery, and they even created a new bow press system that Last Chance Archery is selling, so that everyone can even have an easier time working on any over parallel limb bow. So not only do they make the cool bows, they're also helping making the cool tools that we use to work on them.
That is awesome. Well, George, it's a pleasure speaking with you today, and thank you for all that you do for the youth of America, and thanks for what you do for Hoyt, and I look forward to meeting you someday.
Thank you very much. I'll get down there just as quick as I can. It sounds like you guys have an awesome place down there.
Oh, man, they got it going on.
If you're in the neighborhood, come by and see us, George.
We'll give you the tour.
Sure.
Thanks, George.
That'll
We'll see you
be
later,
great.
buddy.
Thank you, George.
All right, fellas. Thanks for having me.
All right, sir. We're right up against the break. We're going to take it right now. We'll be back with our good friends from Grabow Outdoors right after this. All right, welcome back in. We're playing with some stuff that Grabow brought. This is kind of our fun time. We got toys. It's show and tell here at the guys. How you like those headphones, buddy?
These are wild.
Yeah. So these headphones, explain exactly what they do, because they're noise canceling or something.
They're noise.
Voices in my head.
They're by Spy Point. They're noise canceling headphones. So if you have your kids that you take with you in the shooting house and you're worried about protecting their hearing with a rifle shot, it is sound dampening when it detects the crack of the gun.
Yeah.
The mic shuts off, and
When you say mic, so it's picking up.
it's picking up the sound.
It's got two mics in it, one in each ear.
This is trippy.
For real?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
You
you want to
can
hear stuff
actually
walking
hear
around
direction
behind
a
you.
little.
Right. You want to be able to hear in the woods, so you don't want to wear ear protection that takes that away from you. But this doesn't take that away.
No, but the
And it
mics
amplifies
also,
it, too?
It amplifies the sounds in the woods. So if you can hear that squirrel, who's got an emphysema cough 4 trees over.
That's why I'm taking that pistol with me.
you can hear him.
I can hear the ice maker in the break room. I mean,
That is awesome.
try these on.
That is awesome. Let me try those out.
But the good thing about those, you can kind of hear direction. Where some of those you can't hear direction, you can't hear stuff behind you. But I could tell where sounds was coming from, right or left, stuff like
wild.
that.
Bionic ears.
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
And also included in the pack, you get the batteries that also has an external mic. So if you're in a shooting house with your kids, you can take that mic, run it out, and clip it on the front of the shooting house, or just stick it right out the window. So you're hearing the sounds that are around you.
Wow. I mean, when I cut it off, you went away.
Yeah.
Right.
This is so cool. So when it picks up the sound of the gunfire,
It goes up to a certain
muffs
decibel level, then
and
cuts
then
it off.
drops it out.
Yes.
Yep.
that is
So if you go to a dove hunt,
Yeah.
and you're with your buddies and you're talking,
Yeah,
and
you
you've
can
got your
talk.
earplugs in, you don't have to scream at them, bird, bird,
Right.
bird.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with those on, you can hear the guy on the other end of the field.
That is
Yeah,
so
you can hear the
cool.
wings flapping. You don't even have to worry about what they're doing. You hear them coming.
Okay.
That might be a little.
Those
over
are
the
available
top.
at Grabow, and I didn't buy any the other day when I was up there.
Those are Those are normally $170. We got them for $99.
Oh, my gosh. Oh.
I literally can hear the far reaches of space. I mean, it's just way
You
out.
heard the satellite just
These
go
are
by.
crazy.
That's so
I just heard
fabulous.
it. I just heard it.
That is
Put
so
this on
fabulous.
again. Hang on.
I love that thing. I got to get some. Those are so cool. They look great on you, too.
I mean, it's so funny just to give you a sense of the microphone. So I've been sitting next to this dumb fan
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it one time.
Right.
I put these on. I turned up the mic, and I was
And
like,
it's super loud.
a turbine.
That is so cool.
That's so cool. Oh, you're talking. I'm turning you down now.
That is cool. Cut me
I
off.
can't hear anything you say.
That happens, that happens to me a lot.
That is so cool, man. Oh, and I like that, too. That's a hand warmer special right there.
Well, it's the way we've
you
come
got
to depend
there.
upon our phones that we don't go anywhere without them.
Right.
And now when you go into the woods, instead of having to take your phone in and out of your jacket pocket or drop it out of the
nice.
stand,
It's right there.
you've got your phone right here. So you
That's
can
so
you
good.
can Angry Bird, you can Facebook, you can
Right.
do, hey, I'm not seeing anything
Yeah.
without, because there's very few hunters that have been in the woods that have not dropped their phone from their jacket
tree stand?
and had to
That's
climb.
so
I'm not going to
good.
get down and get my toboggan and buckle up, but gosh, I'm getting out of the tree for my phone.
You know, that might be the reason that I never kill anything. I get so caught up in the phones and social media or games that I never see or hear anything.
So when I'm in the woods, I can be hunting girls all day long.
Yes, you could.
RussianBride.com.
You can hear their disgust. Yeah, that is a. Those are fabulous. $99.99. They're on sale this week.
Yes.
my wife needs to go by there. That needs to be in my stock.
Yeah, so in the stand you can swipe right or swipe left, all you
That's
want.
good.
And I love that thing. That thing's got a little clear area where you could actually keep it around your waist. It's like a fanny pack on the front side, and it's got a clear front.
Yep.
So that you can actually
It's a
see
hand
your phone.
warmer, this design that you can actually
See
continue
through
to
and
use
do a
your
little texting or
cell phone.
whatever
That's exactly right.
quietly.
Yep.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That is so solid.
So-
These sort of specialty items at Grabow are just so cool. You can be outfitted.
Every day they bring in something so cool.
Yeah. This is.
Well, I mean, it's if we don't come to the studio with something new to talk about, sometimes the public, our customers, they don't know it exists.
right. I
You
had
know,
no idea
with
about
the
those.
demands of softball, ballet, whatever you have, extracurricular activity. When you come in, you're like, hey, I'm looking for this. I've got this scenario. I'm taking my kids with me, and they're going to have their DS or their Game Boy or whatever.
Right.
And I need something to keep them from dropping in the shooting house or dropping it out of the ladder stand.
Right.
It'll
That's
it'll
perfect.
contain it.
That is perfect. And that
That's so
thing's
cool.
is it on sale as well?
No, it's not on sale. It's just regular price of $29.99.
Yeah, it's still
Now
cheap
give me the
enough.
name of that thing again, because that's cool.
It's called the Hot Shot Text Pack.
That is cool.
Keep your hands warm. You have your phone, so you got Candy Crush in the stand. You're
Right.
good to go.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
It's all about having entertainment in the stand. That is true. Well, see, now we got the bionic ears here that you can put on so I can hear them come, and there's no excuse. 'Cause
That's exactly
before
right.
I'd get caught up in the game, I never heard them or saw them. Or standing rubbing on the bottom of the tree. I don't ever know they're there. Caught up in the game.
They're rubbing their antlers on the tree.
Tetris just lures us in. But now I'm good to go. Got the bionic ears. I'm ready to go.
Jeez.
You guys are going to turn me into an outdoorsman. It's going to
There's
happen.
no doubt.
It's going to happen.
The bionic ears.
Love
man.
it.
And just think you can wear those around the house, and if you just get tired of them, just cut them off.
That's good.
Just
cut
cut
it
them
off.
off. Sorry about that.
So we can add that to help me with the name of that boating mask you had me in a month
Save
ago.
face.
I had the
Save
save face on. It looked like a stormtrooper.
Right.
Add on the bionic ears, and I got
Hello.
the little texting, hand warmer thing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
That's ready to go in the woods.
I don't even need a bow or a gun. I just want to hang out in the woods with all the cool stuff.
I think if you go in there with that face thing, you may get shot.
Just don't go into a liquor store with it.
That's probably a good idea.
Probably
That's probably a good idea.
Trying to explain what you have in here. You see what I got? It's really cool.
Yeah.
Here's all the money.
Show me your hands. I can't. They're so warm. I can't let them leave.
Yeah, that thing's fabulous. So you got cameras for sale this week. You got that. That's great. $99 gets my wife. Got to get one of those. That's got to go in my
Well,
stock.
it's something when we've got big TV above the fireplace at the store, and it's always on one of the hunting channels. And I've noticed that a lot of the shows that feature kids that are during rifle season or gun season, if they're in a shooting house with their parents or the host, they have some form of hearing protection,
Correct.
electronic hearing protection on.
But you don't want some where they can't hear you speaking to them.
True.
Like if you see something coming in the field, and they're over there scrambling around playing Tetris.
Yeah.
You can say, "Hey, psst,
That's right.
but you could speak with them very softly, and they'll pick it up with that.
Yep. And
That
that's
is
the
so
good thing
cool.
about the mic that's on there. You can put the mic on yourself, and if you want to tell them something, they can really hear you, and you can
Right.
just barely speak into
Right.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
That is so cool. Yeah.
Be still.
Right.
Stop moving.
Stop it.
You don't need no Oreos right now.
Digging through.
Leave your sister alone. Give me.
You've ate 10 bags of M&Ms. You don't need another.
I got to pee, Daddy. When are the deer coming? Well, son, if I
After
knew
4
that-
Mountain Dews, yes, you will need to pee.
So they could come in for the Hoyt event this week and be mindful of these items that we spoke of, because you can pick those up while you're there after you get your new bow.
Yeah.
And you might could use that $50 gift card to get some of this stuff. Am I right?
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly
So
right.
let's just look at it this way. You buy the new Hoyt that you've been needing, you know you need it. And then you get that, and then you get the gift card, and then you're buying those headphones for $50.
Yep.
Right?
And like I said, you on a bow, you need to upgrade every couple of years. Because
Sure.
certain times, after a couple of years, they quit making parts for that bow.
Right.
Well, if you're out on a hunt, you done paid for, and you go somewhere and tear the bow up, well, they can't ship you no parts because they don't make it no more.
Right.
They don't give you all that information.
Yeah.
That they're going to eventually quit making parts.
Well,
for it.
they kind of assume that serious archers that are in the woods hunting with them are going to be doing those upgrades.
and not saying that the older bows are no good and they
Yeah,
don't work.
yeah.
I'm just saying that
Stay with them, just
you
don't
know,
break them.
Sometimes we have guys come in, they're like, "Yeah, man, I dry fired it. It's my old bow. I love it. This, that, and I'm like, I can't get parts for it."
Right.
We'll call and no, we don't make no parts for it. So I mean, it's a real letdown to know that, man, I've had this bow for 10 years and I love it and it's the best thing I've ever owned, but now I can't even get parts for it. Now it's worthless. It don't even
Well,
work.
the good thing about it is
And
just like
that's the bad part.
it's just like all of us. I mean, I've got enough guns. I really don't need any more, but I want more.
That's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
right. Well,
It's
they come
like,
out with
you know,
something new every
there's
year.
something
You gotta
new,
have it.
and let's face it, guys. This is a kind of sport that men can engage and women can engage in, and it's such a good spend of time and money. Really?
No, absolutely.
You're not at the bar drinking the 2 hour, the wee hour of the morning, and think of the money people spend doing that kind of nonsense.
Oh, it's
Not that I've ever done any of that, but boy, if I just had that money back, right? Gosh.
Do we have bars in this town?
yeah.
gosh.
I've had a few friends that, man, if y'all didn't do that, well, you could do so much other stuff. So, well, yeah, and I'd spend all that money doing other
Doing
stuff.
something else stupid. Right?
That's what I always say. Well, at least I ain't out in the bars. So.
That's right. And this is just it's a great sport. And what an opportunity to come out and buy this Friday. You're going to get special discounts on Hoyt. You get you a brand new bow. You get you a gift card. You can buy these headphones for $50 with that gift card. Get you a new camera. I mean, you could just get outfitted this week at
just,
Grabow's.
picking up from last week, Jerry Widener with Hunter Safety System was here last
Yes,
week.
yeah. What a great
and
guy.
a special thanks to Jerry and his staff at Hunter Safety System for, making some concessions and offering to sell stuff to us way below
And
dealer
y'all
cost.
still have those.
And we
deals.
have the Black Ops Hunter Safety System 330s,
Yeah.
regular 99. We got them for 59, and we have the Lifeline Plus. So, thanks to Jerry, he and his people did a really good deed by helping us out. And
Well, and that Lifeline Plus, some of the stats that he shared with us last week, I'm like, I never really thought about it, but most of the falls happen getting in and out, and that
Yep,
makes
that's
sense,
correct.
right?
Yep.
And having that lifeline, I mean, that could be the difference between you and a broken neck.
yes,
I mean,
Oh,
literally.
hey, listen, it happens every year. The
And
transition on
every
and off the
single
steps
year.
of the ladder
It's saying
is
80+%.
That's right.
Is going in and out. It's not like you're sitting there and you fall out of there. It's like getting in and out. That transition is when 80-something% happens, and that lifeline is so important. And you leave it hanging in the tree. It's got glow-in-the-dark threads. I mean, it's just really set up for an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
And it's solid safety material. So hats off to that group of guys, because they
Great products.
And you guys, y'all got everything that they need right there at Grabow's.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have to. I mean, you heard
And
him
special
say it.
discounts.
He said, this is a deal that we've never done for anyone.
Yeah.
And for him, and he's a 101.1 listener, and
Yeah.
he supports Crawford and the stance that Crawford has, and he supports small business, and he
Yeah.
supports us.
That is so cool, man.
And the good thing about it, we had, I think it was 2 or 3 people come in right after we got there wanting them.
Yeah.
Before,
And
I could get
And y'all
them.
had them in the truck.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
'Cause
having
I
to
saw
call
y'all
David. Where you
unloading
at?
here at the studio. They're actually transferring the merchandise, and you got plenty of stuff, and you went up, and you hadn't even got it in inventory yet. You got people waiting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool, man, because, you're talking about something you could get a hunter in your life if you got one on your gift list. That would be a great gift to give someone any of the safety systems that they have, and they got some really cool stuff.
Yep.
we're going to take, we're going to take a quick break. We ready? And we got a caller calling in. Maybe we get him right after this. We'll be right back. What's up,
Good
buddy?
morning.
Not much. Hey, I have several bows, a recurve, and a PSE jet flight, which you probably don't even remember when they were made, and a Hoyt that I got at the old place that was up in the Palisades. And I was just wondering if you guys do tuning on them Hoyts.
Oh yeah, we can tune them up. Just about any bow out there, we can work on.
Okay. Y'all are up in Fultondale?
Yes, sir, on Fultondale.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
easy to get to, right off the interstate, easy to find, just off of I-65, Highway 31 up on the hill. Look for the barn, your big, beautiful building, plenty of parking, open 9 till 6, but Friday open till 7.
Yes.
Yeah, you probably need a new string and cable for that thing if you bought it from us at the old store.
Are you the guys that were at the old store down there in Palisades?
Yes, sir.
Cool. That's even nicer.
Been in it a while.
There you go. There you go. Get out and see him, Tom.
All right.
And you
Thanks,
got to
guys.
get some of these headphones, Tom. I can tell by talking to you, you need them. You know what I'm saying? These headphones are awesome, man. You can hear a squirrel from 300 yards.
I was up in the woods in Kentucky the other day, and you would not believe how noisy it is out there. Everything in the woods makes noise,
I know.
and we're trying not to make noise.
I know. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate the call, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, got to get out there to Grabow this Friday, noon to 7. You got a Hoyt event going on. That's going to be awesome. And you got discounts all over the store, so bring a pocket full of money. You're going to get all your Christmas shopping done in one stop.
Yeah,
That's right.
You know, you alluded to hours. So for December, we'll have extended hours, 3 days a week.
Okay.
So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of December up until the 23rd, we'll be open an hour longer.
That's
Okay.
great.
So instead of closing at 6, we'll close at 7. So just, allow everybody an extra hour to get some shopping
Yeah.
in during the week. So, take advantage of it. We'll have, the normal staff there just an hour longer.
That's great.
It's
You might be
Wednesday,
knocking
Thursday,
off work
Friday.
at 6. Get out there, open till 7.
Nice.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you said?
Yeah, just Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from the 2nd of December to the 23rd. We're locked up. The alarm's on. Everything's locked up. And sometimes it's 6:15 and, we're headed out and the alarm's chiming and somebody pulls up and they want to come in. And, hey, sometimes, we will stay with them. But sometimes, hey, we want to get home to our family,
Sure,
too.
no
So
doubt.
this allows us to devote an extra hour for those last-minute shoppers, too.
Get
That's
out
awfully
there
good.
and get that list done.
You think about
You know.
these Black Friday specials have been extended. I mean, if we're honest, okay, so you got Thanksgiving, you got the Iron Bowl, you got family in town. You might not have been able to break away, or if you
Right.
did, you didn't have the time that you wanted to.
Sure.
Take advantage. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Get out there this week and be sure to go out there on Friday.
Well, my wife was asking me last night what I wanted for Christmas.
Yep.
And I said, just go to Grabow. They know what I want. I mean,
That's exactly right.
That's the absolute wonderful thing about stores like Grabow versus some of these big box guys that you don't know who you're ever going to see, or they don't care what you like. But I was talking to James about this when I was in the store, was I not?
Yep.
I said, my wife comes up here, I want this and I want that. So she could get all my shopping done in one stop.
That's right.
And a lot of us could. Y'all have such a wide variety of merchandise. Even the apparel was on special sales.
Yes.
I mean, you got special discounts on apparel as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just, I'm not sure too many people don't enjoy a good hooded camouflage sweatshirt. You can get those for $19.99.
I mean, for $20.
Yes.
I mean, that's
That's right. You don't necessarily have to be the outdoorsman
No.
or
no.
outdoors woman.
Absolutely
we got
not.
the coolers, the clothing,
Right.
shoes, so
You
on
got
and so
the
forth.
orcas.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
which I
Special
hooked up a
pricing on
few of those.
Orca chasers.
Yeah. So
It's too low to even mention on the air.
can't even
That's so
talk
good.
about it.
Nope.
Can't talk about it.
And I bought 4 of them.
Let's grab Dusty here, calling in at 941-1011. Dusty, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. My question is, when are y'all going to start doing the hunting show? It's between 4 and 6 on Saturday morning, so I got something to listen to. So much. It's such an delight to have these guys in here talking about hunting and just kind of change it up. Now, between 4 and 6, a Superstation doesn't have anything to listen to. I've already heard it all. So
Yeah.
Saturday morning between 4 and 6, we need a hunting show. Y'all have a good day.
That's a great idea, buddy. I am all for that. However,
If we did that, we couldn't hunt. We wouldn't have nothing to talk
that's what
about.
I'm fixing to say. Now,
good point.
it's going to be
Is
hard
he
for
talking
you guys to do.
4 a.m. to 6 a.m.?
He's talking early.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't see that on the job application. I didn't see that box to check.
Oh, come on, that's hunter's hours.
I don't disagree that there's a need for that. I don't know that I'm the right person.
I mean, that would probably be a pretty good show, but
Oh, it'd be great.
I'm not signing up.
You're not signing
Right.
up. I mean, that's early in the morning. You need to get here about 3:30.
Yeah. Oh. If
Well,
I'm
that
up at
sounds early.
3:30,
On a Saturday
it's
morning?
usually to make a run and then right back to the
yeah. Absolutely.
nature calls kind of thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. Might need to get that looked at.
That's right.
That's the third trip.
That's
so
You can tell how we're all getting older because it used to be that was like the first time you're shutting it down for the night.
That's right.
exactly
3:30.
right.
Guess I should go to bed.
Yeah. And according to Jim, now I've already been up 3 times.
May have a little issue. Gosh, do you remember? That's a bad subject. I won't touch it. God, I remember sleeping all the way through night, not ever getting up.
The
Right?
good old days.
Oh, that was good.
Sorry, sir.
Them days are over. Guess you get older. That's what happens. But all the discounts across the store are there this week. Going to be through Friday.
Through Saturday.
Okay, the Black Friday sale event continues at Grabow.
Yes.
Through Saturday of this week.
Yes. That's
So do not delay because these deals aren't going to stick around, man. And they're all over the store. So go out there like I did. You'll see what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
you want to see some of the specials, GrabowOutdoors.com. Click on Hot Gear. It'll pop up and let you see some of these great prices on these amazing products they have.
Absolutely. Well, guys, it's so good to have you in studio.
Glad to be here
Thanks
again.
for coming in.
Enjoy
You got
it.
Great
Thanks
stuff.
for having us. We enjoy this.
It's always fun, guys. James, good to see you.
I'm seeing y'all.
I'd like to say today's my father's 80th birthday. I'd like to say happy birthday to my dad.
Happy birthday,
What's his son's
CD.
name?
Together.
CD Self.
CD Self, 80 today.
80 years old.
You know, Woody Allen and him share a birthday.
I wouldn't brag about that.
He's a spring chicken.
See you guys next week.